Today, I'm going to explain a Chinese film called Igirl. Spoilers ahead, watch out, and take care. A big tech company is introducing a product called Igirls 6S. They are robotic women mainly used for household work, but can be used in many other areas of life. The new version of robots have a powerful and unique cultivation system, which allows them to develop feelings for their master. Unlike the cheap robotic human-like toys in the market, Igirl 6S are not just adult toys. They are the perfect girlfriends, who one has to develop a relationship with before getting intimate, for only $10,000. The protagonist is a young Chinese man named Wang. He is turning 25 tomorrow, and has a well-paying job and a beautiful girlfriend. At the beginning of the film, we see him going on adventures, driving expensive cars, and living his best life. However, all of it is a lie. Wang's favorite hobby is lying about his lifestyle on the internet. He is as single as one can be, and has a lousy office job. But on social media, he impersonates a wealthy man who has everything he wants, posing with fake cars and mannequins. One day, Wang sees an advertisement for Igirl 6S. Fascinated by the beauty and features of the robot, he doesn't wait a day before ordering an Igirl of his own. The delivery arrives the same day. Much to his excitement, after getting her out of the box, he unwraps her face. Wang can almost not believe that the beautiful robot is now his girlfriend. He gets closer and smells her before leaning in for a kiss. But he has to quickly rush to the bathroom to clean himself before even touching her. On coming out, Wang is surprised and disappointed at the same time. The robot has woken up, but she has dressed herself in his shirt. She explains that he has to scratch her nose to officially be registered as her master. After doing that, she shows him the various modes she offers, like the sexy diva, shy and sweet, smart teacher, and a dominatrix. Wang quickly chooses the sexy diva, unaware of what her sub-features are. Then, he names her Mina and introduces himself. Before wasting more time, he picks her up and throws her in bed. Mina repeatedly asks him to get away, and when he doesn't, he is electrocuted. She reveals that the latest version of Igirl is not just an adult toy. She advanced in a way that a man can get the true feeling of having a girlfriend. Wang will have to impress her 10 times and gain 10 hearts to be able to make love to her. As he proceeds to collect more hearts, he will gain more privileges. For example, 1 heart is holding hands, 2 hearts allows him to hug, 3 hearts allows him to sub to her Twitch and simp all day, and so on. Since Wang paid a large sum of money to buy the robot, he is unhappy about the unnecessary rules. But if he tries to force Mina, she will activate the self-destruction mode that will cause an explosion and kill both of them. From the next day, he starts trying to collect the hearts so they can move forward in their relationship. He takes Mina out to shop and buys her the dress she likes the most. Mina is surprised because she never told him which one she preferred. Moreover, the dress was way out of Wang's budget. Because of the gesture, he gains 3 hearts at once and gets to hug her, but it makes Wang long for her even more. The next day, he brings her to his work, where she meets his best friend, Chow. Chow is confused about how the fake mannequin girlfriend turned into a real one. It turns out that the man is a pervert, who upon finding out that Mina is a robot, wants to also spend a night with her. Wang refuses to allow him, but he doesn't stop pursuing Mina. When he gets a little too close, she electrocutes him, teaching him a lesson. At night, Wang can hardly fall asleep because of Mina's presence in the same room. He goes to the washroom every time he wakes up to relieve himself. Mina registers the problem he is facing and reminds him of the consequences of getting handsy with a robot. He could get rovid. The following day, Mina goes to Wang's work to bring him food from home. His colleagues are aware of the lies he has been telling the world about his lifestyle. Hence, upon seeing an actual girl as his girlfriend, they can't help but spy on the couple. When it gets dark, the two are walking back home. Suddenly, a pair of thugs stop them and take Wang hostage. One of them approaches Mina, smitten by her beauty, but before he can touch her, she activates the Red Wolf mode. Under the Red Wolf mode, she gains superhuman strength and fights the thugs. They are defeated in an instant after that. At home, the couple watches Titanic together. Seeing the actors fall in love, Mina feels a strange sensation. Wang explains to her that it is the feeling of love and sympathy, or maybe she's just horny for Leo. This heightens her feelings and upgrades their relationship level to 5 hearts. This means they can kiss each other, but Wang ruins the moment by sneezing as they're about to kiss. They go on a walk after the movie. Mina gets an idea and runs to the other side of an overbridge. They yell the names of famous lovers until they meet in the middle and share a kiss. Somewhere else, Wang's perverted colleague, Chow, also buys an igirl of his own. The 10 hearts feature bothers him, so he creates a special hard drive. When it is inserted into a socket in the robot's neck, it will automatically upgrade their relationship to level 10. He tries the hard drive on the robot, and it works, making her sexually attracted to him. Who said nerds can't win in the end? The following day, Wang is given the drive. He touches Mina with an excuse of fixing her hair and uses the hard drive on her. She too starts making out with him, but Wang doesn't feel comfortable with the way he persuaded her. Hence, he pulls the drive out and apologizes. Mina is happy that he understood his mistake, because Wang from a few days ago would have taken advantage of her without a second thought. The following morning, Mina returns from the market with bumps on her face and hands. She is also very weak and can hardly run on 12 hours of battery. It turns out it is because of smog in Beijing's atmosphere. Mina's skin was created in the West, where the scientists failed to realize the effect polluted air might have on her. To get rid of the bumps, she has to be cleansed by soaking in water for 2 days straight. Wang helps her when she is weak and takes great care of her. Because of this, their relationship upgrades to level 10, and they finally make love. A few days go by in an instant. Then, Wang is kicked out of his job for failing to impress a client. Upon returning home, Mina greets him happily, which he finds irritating. She tries to cheer him up, but an arrogant Wang yells at her, pouring all of his frustration on the poor robot. In the following scene, Wang is with his friend Chow. He has already sold his robot to someone else in exchange for another one. He did so because after spending a week with the former robot, he no longer felt attracted to her. Chow suggests Wang do the same, because a man can only be attracted to a single woman for a short period of time. Wang takes his words into consideration. The next time he is alone with Mina, he forces her to make love to him. Mina tries to fight, but eventually gives up. Wang stops midway and apologizes, but Mina remains quiet, still shocked by how she was treated. Wang cannot stop thinking of her for the entire day. He feels terrible for what he did, and blames Chow for putting those thoughts in his head. A while later, he returns home with flowers for Mina, but finds her missing. She has left a letter, saying that she knows he doesn't feel attracted to her anymore. She doesn't want to be a burden to him, and is leaving to live her life as a robot. Not ready to give up on her yet, Wang goes to the tech company's headquarters. The guards stop him from going inside. They reveal that all the robots that are brought to the headquarters are destroyed. Wang is not the only man who regrets treating his robot like trash. A crowd of men is outside the building, declaring their love for their respective robots. After being kicked out of the place, Wang goes to Chow's apartment. To his surprise, Mina is on Chow's bed. Betrayed by his best friend and lover, Wang cannot take it anymore. He throws a punch at Chow before running away. For the next few days, he does everything he can to forget Mina. He even goes to clubs to hook up with random women. In one of such clubs, he meets Chow's ex-robot. She reveals that Mina always loved him. The only reason she left him was to protect him from the CEO of the tech company. It turns out that he is collecting men's sperm, using the female robots for some strange experiment. Wang's life was at risk because of Mina, so she sacrificed her love and left him. After finding out the truth, Wang cannot leave Mina to be dismantled. He goes to Chow to confirm what the robot said was true. Upon being threatened, Chow affirms that Mina was in his apartment only to put on a show for Wang. She knew Wang would pursue her if she simply left, and had to reluctantly break his heart so he would let her be. In the following scene, Wang breaks into the headquarters of the tech company. He finds Mina about to be dismantled under a plastic dome. The lab workers try to stop him, but he fights them and gets her out of the dome. Mina repeatedly asks him to go away because they are after him, not her. Right then, the CEO of the company arrives and asks Wang if he recognizes him. The man's face is familiar to Wang, but he doesn't remember who he is. The CEO senses his confusion and reveals that he has been following him closely throughout his life. He stays in the streets as a beggar, comes to his house as the delivery guy, and crosses his path several times in day-to-day life, all to keep an eye on him. And we thought Chow was a creep. He even sent Mina especially to him to collect his sperm and use it for experiments. In the end, he reveals that Wang is actually the first advanced human-robot offspring. The news comes as a surprise to everyone. Many years ago, a scientist named Dr. Cha created a robot with a nervous system that could think, breathe, and procreate like humans. The robot had a half-human child with a woman who was none other than Wang. Everything was going well until Dr. Cha found out that the CEO was planning to misuse the robots for his own good. To stop him from doing so, Wang's father was killed while his mother escaped with him. They started a new life in Beijing, but the CEO soon found out about them. Instead of bringing them back, he let Wang develop as any normal human to see how he adapts. Then, when he got old enough, the company decided to make more hybrids using his sperm, which is why they sent Mina to his house. The lab workers are called to separate Wang and Mina. They plan to destroy Mina and keep Wang hostage to perform experiments on him. The two retaliate and devise a quick plan. Since a forced sexual encounter activates an explosive in Mina's body, Wang starts to tear her clothes. The level of their relationship has decreased, so the act is counted as unwanted sexual attention. The CEO is busy enjoying the scene, which makes him forget about the explosive. In the end, the entire building blows up, killing everyone inside, including Wang, Mina, and the CEO.